Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hope you had a good Monday. Welcome to this Tuesday. Hello, hello. Hi, Zeki. Hi, Nan. Hope you had a good Monday. Hope you had a good Tuesday. I spent most of those 2 days sleeping. I'm slowly trying to get the sleep schedule back, which is yeah. I bet you had a big weekend. But my body also refuses. Hello, Antoine. My body also refuses to go to sleep, and not wake up before 6 a.m. if I go to sleep before 4 a.m. So if I go to sleep at 1 or 2 a.m., which I've been doing these past 2 days, I will wake up before 6 a.m. Usually at like 5:30 or like 5:50. And then I'm like, yay, 3 hours of sleep. That's lovely. Which then leads me to do a nap later in the day, and then I re-wake up and I'm like, most of my day is gone. Which sucks. So I'm trying to regulate it, because then my body goes, well, you did a nap later in the day, so you're not tired anymore, and it's like, fun. It is hard out here. So, for the sketchbook page today, the theme that has been voted on is all OCs. So we're going to do that. Pat, thank you. I hope that the fact that I hope that tonight I manage to still go to sleep like around before 3 a.m. would be good. Or like at 3 a.m. max. Because then it'd be a little bit more of like a rhythm thing. And I can slowly get back into that. And I'll see. If not, yeah. But yeah. So, oh yeah, I need to redo the PNG tuber capture because it logged out during the waiting screen. Here we go. Here we are. So, last time we did the Zeke style page, which looks like this. Hopla. Before we did the Disco Elysium page, it's all like this. And then in the first week, the digital sketchbook presentation page. So today is going to be all OCs. So that's what we're going to draw. I'm going to get my big sketchbook that I do like traditional sketches in, that I've done a few streams where I do traditional sketches during stream and stuff, that has a lot of sketches of my OCs, because it's always good to have reference of your own work. Because of course I'm going to draw the same little guys. Don't mind the page noises. Ring. Okay, here we are. Nice. But yeah. Yeah. I also posted all of my schedules way too late. Because I was like, like yesterday I had literally like 3 or 4 times I had a thing of like, oh, I should post my schedule before I forget, and then I forgot. So that was, always very nice. So now I posted, thankfully. Slightly late, but that's fine. The dream to like one day not need to have a schedule and just be like, okay, I'm streaming because I want to stream this today, and if it's not the schedule one, it's fine. One day, perhaps. Pum, pum, pum. I've been continuing to read A Little Life, and I am almost halfway through. I'm at like 300 something pages, and it's a bit more than 800 pages, so almost halfway through. And I'm so worried because so far I still really like the book, and I'm like, how is it going to fuck itself over? Because people don't have that much critic for it for no reason, I'm guessing. I'm just like, anytime I'm reading it, I'm like, because it's like following the characters from the book like through ages and stuff as their life continues, and now they are in their 40s. Yeah, the last timeline thing I had, they were in their 40s, like just gotten to be 40 kind of thing. So I'm like staring, being like, how is it going to get there? Or is the max sadness of it going to be like in their old age or something? Because there's also like a big event that happened in one of the main characters' childhood that we still don't know about, and I'm like, I'm sure it's going to end up being talked about at some point. I'm sure. So I'm waiting for that flashback as well to come in. It's kind of like the quote-unquote annoying thing when you know that the book is going to be like that, like it's going to be like really sad or it's going to be really shocking or whatever, that you're constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop, and also slightly worried it's never going to drop and you're never going to get your expectations met. And even if you really like the book, I'm like, or the movie or whatever, you're always going to be like, but it wasn't what I expected though, and that always sucks when that happens. It happened a little bit to me with I mean, a lot to me. That's most of what I spoke of about this movie when I watched it. We live in time where everyone was saying how sad it was and how extremely sad it is and everything. And I watched the movie. It's not sad. To me, it's like very much not sad at all. And I'm just like, okay, that is something. For a little life, except if the author really, really fucks up in the 400 pages, in the 500-ish pages that they still have left. I think I'm still going to come out of it really liking the book. But also 500 pages is a lot of pages, so, you know, that can happen. That can very much happen. So I'm waiting to see. But I am kind of always, when I'm reading, like, is it coming now? Is it now? No, it's not. Okay. Is it now? Now? No, it's not. Okay. Is it now? No, it's still not. Okay. It's like constantly like that, kind of, every chapter. But also I can see how that book can be like kind of, not a slow burn, but kind of a slower kind of horror in a way, of like how their lives go slowly downhill, more and more and more and more. Because right now, out of the 4 main characters, only one of them really fucked everything over. So, you know, there's hope for the 3 others. And one is having a lot of issues in general, so. But him, we know he's been having issues, so it's not surprising. It's kind of expected for him to not be doing good. The fact that my book pile to read as well is just under A Little Life is the Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, which is also 800 pages. Is definitely something. I'm not going to be reading it just after I finish A Little Life, though. I will be trying to read 1 or 2 books that are a bit shorter in the meantime. Because, like, that would be too brutal on me, I think. But then going back to big boys. It's subtle, but I do always want his eye color and hair color to be different. They're both pale green, but they're not the same pale green. I think it's canon that he dyes his hair, but I don't know if I want to make it obvious or not. But I think I decided that in my head a while back. Which is the difference with another one of the OCs from the same story, which also has the same color hair and eyes, but him is just happens to have both. Which matters in that story because it's all linked, but for him it's just he wanted green hair, so he got green hair. Because what would make the most sense for him, I feel like, is for his natural hair color to be black. But I don't want to give him black roots. I like when I draw him that he just always has perfectly bleached hair. But also it kind of makes sense because he is a waiter at like a very high-end restaurant hotel thing. So it makes sense he would need to always be put together and have like perfectly like done hair and stuff. I made him look so young on this. It's kind of funny. Maybe on like off days or something, like if I make him take vacation or like he's been off work for a while, I'll give him little roots. But that's rare, so he probably like dyes his root every weekend or something. Doesn't make sense that he would look young here though, because when they just met, when he's younger in the story, he has shorter hair, so. Let's just change the hair. Oopsie. Let's make him have shorter hair so it looks like he's younger. Or at least makes more sense. Go. It's a bit long on this side to be fair. Up. Here we go. Tomorrow, I mean tonight at 4 a.m, which is tomorrow, but you know what I mean. There's finally Caleb in Mystic Messenger, not at all, in Love and Deep Space, and I'm like, ugh. I wanted to be done finishing reading the whole main story part that I haven't read yet because I'm not up to date on some stuff before he came along, and then I was like, ugh, didn't take the time to do it. Well, my bad. Too bad. So I'll see. Maybe I'll speedrun it a little bit so I can continue with the Caleb part, because I'm guessing they're going to release more of the main story linked to that. I'm going to miss just seeing Silas as the last one in the little list. Well, at least getting events for him means I can save some stuff for other events. It's also the start of a whole like free stuff campaign again, where we get a really pretty free outfit, so I'm excited for that. God, my stomach keeps growling for absolutely no reason. I hope y'all can't hear that. Like, I had food before stream, leave me alone. Why are you growling at me? I don't know when the servers go under maintenance though, so... But I also don't want to be reading Xavier's story thing tonight, so... I probably won't be doing that tonight. Probably be under maintenance by the time I finish stream anyway. But I kind of hope the story's good anyway, so that we get like some good content and stuff. Even if I don't like him, like kind of like with Raphael, where like even if I don't like him, like his lore is interesting and it brings a lot out of other characters' lores, like feed off each other a lot. So I hope we have a little bit of that with him, so I can at least appreciate that. I'll see if I like his personality that much or not within the story, because if I'm going to need to have all of the stuff with him as well and have all the cards and whatever, it'd be nice if I don't have to skip them and I can just like also watch them even if I'm not as fond of them as I am of other characters. so annoying now though, because like since they just made him look like Zane but slightly different, now every time there's different card designs and they're both on the banner or something, I have to do double takes of like which one is which. Like you could have just given him a different haircut. Like swear to God. Okay. With 30 minutes in, it's fine. I'll scrape that. I don't like it at all. And that's fine. Maybe this one. If you hear my stomach, no you don't. those the other day. As I was working on other stuff, I was watching a stream and I decided to redo my commissions examples pages on my coffee. And I'm happy I did it because it was really old. Like a lot of the pieces, I was like, that's from a while ago. So I'm happy I took time to do it because I need to do it for a while. I was like, okay, let's do that. And now it's all nice and updated, even though coffee does really fuck up the quality of the examples, it's okay. Hello, Sunny. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. You're living. I see, I see. Yeah. Times are tough. That is one thing to say about that. I'm doing okay. I could be doing better with world events, you know, but doing okay. I think a few people should get baseball bats and go do something about it, but we might not get that luck. At least the concert pre-sales tomorrow and I'll fight to the final. You get Caleb and the concert pre-sale tomorrow? Amazing day. Oh, I really hope you manage to get a ticket for you and your mom. Tickets for you and your mom. Really, really hope. I'll try to remember. What time is that going to go on sale? Do you? I mean, I guess you know. Do I hope so? Your character with a bunch of piercings, sign me in. It's this guy that I showed you. It's Slime. He has a bunch of ear piercings. He just doesn't. They just don't always show because of his hair. It's often hidden by his hair, and also when he's at work, he takes them off. Oh, and he has a few in. 3 p.m. your time. Nice, nice, nice. Dreamt I was my one on my concert. Oh, sooner reality, sooner reality. Send me up, I approve. Yes, yes, yes. I have, wait, let me do this. I have this page of like all of these ear piercings that he usually like don't put all of them in at the same time usually. And then like one side with like part of his piercings. From like an old sketch I did. So I usually have that one open because I'm like, wait, what piercing on which ear again? Remind me. What did I do? I don't think I've shown you, but Raiden Mayasi used to have a lip one. I want to show you. Yeah, send me. I always love to see. Cute, clip one. I also did like a little one where it's like, if he could have all the piercings he wanted, what would he have? And it's like, his face is full of piercings. When he was younger, if he had gotten all the piercings he wanted, but he wasn't able to because of his job, because he works in a very high-end hotel as a waiter. So they're like, you can dye your hair whatever color you want, that's fine. You can have ear piercings, but we don't want you to have any face ones, if possible. So it was like, okay. He already has like shark teeth, so he's already like, but he wears a mask, so it's fine. Oh, hello, Crow. That's been a while, indeed. How are you doing? Doing some sketching here. Doing alright? Nice. It has been a while. Let's redraw the teeth. God, that's the one thing I regret about giving this guy shark teeth, is that it's always annoying to draw. I'm like, wait, how do I make it not look stupid? I hope the Discord treats you well, Crow. in these trying days. It does. Nice, good, good. I lurk from times to times, but rarely, and usually after something has happened. So I'm like just looking. I'm like, okay. I'm just not there as often as I'd like to be. That's valid. Group chats can be like that. Same. Nice. Words travel fast in group chats, and sometimes you hear something has happened, so you go check, and you're like, okay, I see. Fair and real lol, I am never there. Yeah, Zeke's Discord is probably the last place you can find Zeke these days. I love my design choices sometimes. Like, yes, let's make a character that has no eyebrows and try to make it frown. You'll have a great time. Oh yes, the lip piercing I can see. Ah, it looks so nice. Ooh, was different lip piercings. Nice. He does kind of make me think as well of, with the longer side, like the last in the timeline ages portrait you did. It makes me think a bit of Sebastian from Stardew Valley a little bit. No eyebrows go hard to be aged. Yes. I love he has shark teeth, he has no eyebrows. Very little going on from like the lid up because he has also monolids. But I love it. But then anytime I want to make him do like complex face emotions, I'm like, ah, fuck. I've taken all of the things that can help me. I have no tips on. I still want to at least pretend to myself that I'm still helping whatever you can eat. I'm sure you're still helping. You're fine. You're doing great. Was it watching Dune lately? And eyebrowless characters in there go hard. Yes. He has had no eyebrows since before Dune. Maybe inspired the Dune no eyebrows. Oh, I'm joking, of course, but my little guy. I was very inspired by like G fashion and stuff for him. Part 3 is going to be... I don't know when Part 3 is supposed to get released. I don't know if you'll have a date or not. Like an area of time. I'm guessing not a date, but... They're filming it this year, right? They will start shooting soon-ish. Nice. You watch Dune as often as you can. God. Like the movies, like together, aren't already like the... like 4 hours or some shit. Also, this page is going to be this. I'm doing digital sketchbook stuff, so I've been doing a bunch of things in it, and this page's themes, this spread's theme is all OCs, so I'm doing my OCs. Last week it was Dickie style, so I drew stuff in Dickie style. I did little studies. Wow. I don't know if I am misremembering. I think the release window was 2026. Unsure TBH, but honestly, if they start filming soon, and it's like end of 2026, I feel like that's plausible. Like having almost 2 years for like filming and post-prod and stuff. I don't know how long the other two took them to do, so. I know very little about Dune. Dickie had to fight me and Hidden, so we watched it already, so like, you know. Already did more than I usually would. So say December 2026 most likely, if no delays. Yeah, that makes sense then. I see, I see. Yeah, that's what I thought. That would make sense. So yeah, you don't have... I mean, you do have 2 years to go through, but not the worst. Sudden asynchronous music activities the flight of I just thought I forgot that I have to do the ST of the game. Yeah, I have a lot of the Ace Attorney OSTs in my stream playlists because I absolutely adore them. I think they're really nice and they do really good background music. I'm forcing Zeke to finish playing them, by the way. We have started on the third game. We're going to start the second case of the third game soon. I'm very excited. Yeah, they're really good. Honestly, there's more of them that I need to add to because I did just like kind of go through a bunch of them and add a bunch, but I think there's a few specific ones I want to add more to. Because every fucking game they remake all of the things, so the OSTs are very full. There's so much in there. Also, Edge of Investigation released recently, if I'm not wrong. Was thinking about playing that too. Yes, it got released earlier last year, towards the end of the year, a few months ago. It's so good. I've watched someone play all of the first game and most of the second. I think he's on the last case. I have a few VODs to catch up to, sadly. I need to take the time to do that. I think I have like 2 or 3 VODs to catch up to. Most likely 3 now. It's really good so far. I don't like it as much as the second trilogy, but a lot of people do. But I think it's just because I am very, very attached to Apple Justice, and the second trilogy is very about him, so that makes sense. And I'm less attached to Edgeworth, but the games are still really, really good, I think. But I know it's a lot of people's favorite, like the second Investigations game is a lot of people's favorite. It's really fun as well to have 2 full Ace Attorney games with very different mechanics to the main series, since you don't do any trials. Yes. So I would recommend playing, honestly. I think you'd enjoy them. They've redone all the graphics and stuff, it looks so nice. I think I read somewhere that Investigations are recommended as the game to play after the first trilogy, so that it was my reasoning to play it specifically. Yes, chronologically, it happens in between I think chronologically it's in between the second and third Ace Attorney game. It happens like a few months after the second one. Something like that. So it's good to play after the third trilogy, because then you have like, you're in that timeline, because you then skip 7 years to Apple Justice, which is the first game and the second trilogy. Because they do wink a lot to a lot of the things from the first trilogy, so it's good to have them in your brain a bit. I had seen like a timeline thing recently, which was really nice. I have a little scene in my head that I want to draw, so I'm doing that right now. Talking about Ace Attorney, welcome back. This one should be London Town? No, it's Sherlock Holmes. I always mix up the different London themes from The Greatest Attorney. Nice, yes. no one mind the fact that this isn't how you should be doing dialogue bubbles in an actual comic, because you should be not doing like such short sentences and stuff. Hopla. But yeah, I think that's order. Because when you play Ace Attorney, if you want to go chronologically, then you start with the Greatest Attorney, because it's like hundreds of years in the past, but that doesn't really matter. But yeah, the Greatest Attorney and Ace Attorney Layton are kind of separated from the rest, but then chronologically you can do first trilogy, play the investigations in between 2 and 3 if you really want to go that far. Then do the second trilogy. Hopla. Hopla. Yes, yes. Hello, it is I, your local Ace Attorney historian. Now that I think about it more, yes, do tell me. I'm remembering a streamer I watched recommending the game, which might have influenced my reasoning to play the game more. That's possible, to be fair. That's possible. Also, goated opinion from that streamer, because yes, recommending Ace Attorney to absolutely every person I meet is my goal in life. There's also talks from Capcom developing a new Ace Attorney game, which I really hope so. That'd be so fucking cool. I really want that. But we don't know anything about it, of course. So no idea if it'd be a follow-up of like the main story, no idea if it'd be a follow-up on... It would make no sense to do another great Ace Attorney one, I think. I think the duology works really well. No idea if it's sort of a new duology or trilogy, we don't know anything. But there's been a few talks around the web that they are starting to work on a new one. What the fandom wants most and what I also would really, really like is an Athena Sykes trilogy, but there's very little hope. Yeah, it's really cool. It was kind of hinted. They also hinted they were going to do a second Ghost Trick game. That would also be cool, to be fair. But that's not linked to Ace Attorney. I mean, it's the same creator, but it's not directly linked. But it's also the kind of news you can't get too excited about because we really have nothing on it. But it's also the kind of news you don't know when that would drop, because Ace Attorney and anything they do fucking love to drop news like that in the middle of nothing. Like, they will do a fucking press conference about a news that no one cares about, and then they'll drop investigations 2 weeks later on a whim with no preparation. So many game series I like have no hopes for an actual sequel, so I kind of forgot that games can like have sequels that come out. Honestly, I don't remember when. I think the last Ace Attorney games was 2016. The great, I mean, new one, because of course they've done the reload of everything, but they've worked on redoing all of the games. The Great Ace Attorney Adventures release. Yeah, it released in 2017 for iOS and Android in Japan, and Nintendo 3DS in July 2015. So yeah, it probably got in Europe around 2017. Yes. or 2016, something along those lines. Yeah, I think that's what happened. So we had a little bit of time since then where we had nothing. I mean, they did re-release like all of their games except for The Great Ace Attorney, so I'm not complaining too much, but you know, I am very happy they did so because, for example, Investigations was only the second one was only released in Japanese. There wasn't even an English translation, and the first one had only been translated in English officially. So it's really good that they did re-release everything. We're only waiting now on The Great Ace Attorney to be released in something else in English. But yes. For an actual like new game, we haven't had that in a long time. But also, if we had no more Ace Attorney games, I would be sad. But I'd be happy with how they ended them, to be fair. Like, I like the second trilogy, how it ends and stuff, so... And on PC finally, as if I'm understanding correctly. Yes, exactly, yes. Also, just on PC. Yes, true. You need an emulator before. Very true. But honestly, I can wait that long for a game if it's as good as the Ace Attorney ones. I don't mind. Because I don't know how long of a wait there was in between the first and the second trilogy. Wait, let me see. Ace Attorney free release date. It's showing now that I'm guessing 2004. Okay. It's actually since I'm guessing they want to release all of the translations at the same time this time, so that would take a lot more time as well. Yeah, but the original release was the when? 2007 and 2008. Okay, so there was 3 years in between 3 and 4, and then between 4 and 5. 2013, 27. There was 6 years in between 4 and 5 as well, because they did a whole remaster of everything. So, like, they redid the whole lore basically. So yeah, it makes sense that if they're preparing for a whole new thing, maybe they're taking much more time. I am waiting for several games myself. Yes. I mean, there's a lot of games I'm waiting for as well. Even ones I don't plan on playing, like just watching people play. I'm like, yes. Excited for that. Like, it's simple, but like, I don't plan on playing GTA 6? Is it 5 or 6? I think it's 6. At all, I don't plan on playing it, but I know there's going to be a lot of fun streams that will come out of it. Same as the new Layton game that will come out in 2025. I don't plan on playing it myself, but I know one of my favorite streamers play all of the Layton games, and I'm very excited to watch that. Yeah, next one is 6. Yes. I am so hip and with the times. So, yeah. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like that where I'm like, I don't plan on playing you, but I know there's going to be fun stuff coming out of this, so let's go. Here you go, that's better. Even though I would like your face to be a bit rounder if that's possible. No. Okay. I played Guess the Game recently, and there's just so many Call of Duty games. Oh, I bet. Is it just like they put an image and you have to guess what it is? What do they give you to make you guess? I'm not very hip with the time. I have no idea how to differentiate them. Oh, me neither. I don't know the difference between any of them. I just know that one of them has ghosts inside of it. That's all I know. And that's because the internet had him as like creepy boy of the month or something. Yeah, card games in general. Yeah. Same. They give you a screenshot and some info, like the Metascore rating, the genre, and the dev. Oh, I see. Yeah, that sounds like something I'd fail violently at. Gods. There's like follow-up games and stuff that must be so hard. Like, I'm guessing they don't do stuff like that, but even just like the difference, if they just show you a screenshot of Phoenix, you can't tell the difference between the 3 first Exodus games. In which case, you unlock more hints, that makes sense. It can be fun, but 50 to 80%, 90% of the time, it's just a game you've never heard of, and then you go, well, I haven't heard of seeing that. Yeah, I feel like that'd be a bit frustrating at some point. Like, except if you're like really good at like video game reviewing or something is your hobby or your job. I feel like it's really hard with those kind of games to actually get a score that's nice, which can get very frustrating. Muse the artist case on some map. It's a nightmare. Like most trivia games, yeah, true. I love trivia as well. I do love trivia games, but it's true that like a lot of it is, well, I haven't heard of this, so I don't know. With a walking ticket. With to talk about his fucking artist sound map thing. I don't know exactly how his thing worked, but basically sound map is an app where you go places, and when you go there, when you walk to there, you get a song. It's basically Pokemon Go, but instead of Pokestops, you have sound, you have music. You can collect songs and stuff. And apparently there's an artist guesser. I don't know what that means, but yeah, it's for music artists, but the categories are ugh. And you can't just keep going forever, they never tell you to stop, I'm guessing you wanted to say. Well, at least they don't blue ball you, so that's fine. That's good. Also, I like to pride myself on being interested in stuff most people haven't heard of. So guessing popular stuff is more difficult for me. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense as well. Yeah, and some topics there's like stuff where you're so specialized in that one thing that like when you go back to like more like everyone would know this scope of things, it's like I don't know. Like I start with Subject Amateur, it tells me debut 2014 and whether it's close to the artist I'm supposed to guess or not. Same with popularity, stupid ass category. Then you have members, solo or group. Oh, it does sound a bit like Wordle. True, true. Genre as well is garbage. You seem like you really like your app to get into. It seems like you have a lot of fun on there. Garbage, like some are pop, some are rock, but it's not that clear really, is it? Yeah, true. A lot of artists do like mixed genre and stuff nowadays, so. Or even like if you just listen to them but you don't look at the categories, you wouldn't like especially expect them to be in X or Y category. Male pop artists, well, debut 2018 UK, never works well. Country and gender are the categories they give you. I'm always googling shit like male pop artist debut 2018 UK. It never works well. I am on Wikipedia looking through every debut from a year. They are still not there. There is a lot of musicians, you know. There are a lot of musicians. Sad. Sad life for Zeke. I read this in Eggman's voice of Snap Cube comic like that. That is so specific. It's so specific. Like honestly, I'm at a point, not even, I was going to say I'm at a point where probably if you gave me that kind of like look up games, trying to guess and stuff, I would probably have a easier time guessing dating sims than like more like classic like shooter games or whatever. But I don't know if that's even true because there's so many dating sims and I haven't played that many of them. It'd have to be like a specific category of like dating sims in like 2014. In between like into 2010s. I will say, Zeke, I am with you on Timothy losing the award, even more so knowing that Brutalist used AI. Just wanted to let Zeke know because it's valid. Thank you, my Twitter follow, it's so mad. Oh, Sunny, did you know as well that my mind works in mysterious ways, as it should. Did you know, Sunny, as well, that they put fucking AI on the accents in Emilia Perez as well? Like, they really can't do anything right for this fucking movie. There's also a different game about guessing games. It's more like a Wordle artist guesser. I see. Like, whenever I do, I've done in my life, even just, you know, like tier lists, and they give you like a bunch, like as much as they can from a genre or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I know a lot about this. And then I go look, and I'm like, I haven't read /seen /played any of these. Who are you? Why do I only know 3 of you? I'm supposed to know this. Yeah, it's hilarious because it didn't have a lot. Yeah, the accent is still so shit. Such a shit show this year. It truly is. Like, I ugh. Ugh is all I can say. Well, maybe Timmy in Germany for ACU at the Berlinale this February. We might be taking some W's. I mean, depends for whom, but yes. Yes, this is better. Okay, good. That's what the issue was. I made the face too long. Here we go. For me, yeah, it's always for you, bestie. So it's for you. Bro, there's this one oomph. Ugh. She's already inviting me to camp out with her at the red carpet if dates align. Ugh. It is depressing. My W would be getting them concert tickets. Yeah, I hope you really do. What would my W be? Well, we're doing some Ace Attorney on Thursday with JK off stream, of course. But it's not like a big event. I don't know if I have one happening soon. Praying to every deity. As you should. Oh, who's that little guy? Oh, it's your guy! Yes, it is your guy! Nice. I was like, ooh, did you send? Ooh, it is your guy. It's your guy. Yes. Maybe be as he should be. Also, the context for this little scene is he was annoying them and he got frustrated, so he's telling him to fuck off. Basically, those two are dating. I don't think they're dating at the point where this conversation happened. They might be in early stages of dating or like figuring out if they're going to date or not, but there's clearly already shit going on. And he is fully in love with them. Here we go. You have the full context. Noted. Because like this is so like if you don't know, which most of the people in chat won't, it seems very random. It's like who are you telling to fuck off? Here, this is the situation. Doing some base colors because I can and I will. Little notebook. Nice. My summer out of emotes. No. Sad day. That's the thing. It's do you want to continue to sub with no more content to get the sweet, sweet emotes? God. I've had my emotes, like, by the time I'm able to put emotes on this account, I might want to do new ones. I'll probably put the old ones anyway, because I do like the emotes I did for this. Yeah, I wish I had emotes. One day. One day my little guys will be free. Crow is thinking about it. I was about to say headcanon about my own character. No, the canon thing about him is he only wears silver jewelry. Here we go. Because I said so. My headcanon bestie, you created him. So much time with my own OCs. I'm like, I believe they do this. And I'm like, it's your choice. It is entirely your choice. I would subscribe, but past midnight it's not the best time to do financial decisions. Sleep on it and you'll see tomorrow if the need is still in your heart. To get the sweet, sweet tenchies. One of the elite few that still sub to Tsiki. Wait. I'm waiting. It's like Tseke has told me before that, like, since he still uses OBS for some stuff, sometimes to record stuff and things on the computer, he's scared that one day he'll like hit stream by accident, and it is like one of my biggest wishes. It'd be so fun. That'd be so funny. Can I do some trolling? Not the trolling. I remember them entering his channel. Ooh. Well, that's not for me to ask. Yeah. Yeah, that's Sickest decision. You know, I would just accidentally be streaming like the Oscars. I'll get banned. Yeah, but you'd be streaming them accidentally for like half a second, and then you delete the vote. Like, you'd be fine. Like, you'd realize pretty quickly. It just would love to see the notification pop up. If I notice, I think you would. Because, like, you would see that, like, the recording is not on recording. You're aloof, but you're not, like, you know. Yeah, what's happening here? Is Procreate having a stroke or what's happening? Okay, calm down. ZK got the new followers 7 days ago. Happens. I get new followers on TikTok sometimes, even though I haven't posted in there in like literal years, and I'm just looking at it like, why? Come, leave me alone. Don't do that. Me, I'm going to do some simple like color work. Also me shading the fucking cigarette thing. There you go. Also, the desire to for trolling kind of disappears before I learn the extent of my powers. Oh god, Ghost Trick music too. Yeah, of course, of course. If you have Ace Attorney, you have to have Ghost Trick. They go hand in hand. They're besties. They're besties, Your Honor. Also banger music. Missile, my beloved. Yeesh. But also I'm experiencing the same it's time to do something thing again. Oh no. Oh no. The need to troll goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until it's satiated. What were you thinking for the first troll you wanted to do? I'm curious. I wanted to learn what I can do first. I see. Here we go. Has to be a very light pink. Technically their hair is white, but also I give them light pink hair because I can. Because I don't want it to be pure white, that's not fun. It has to be slightly tinted by something, because pure white hair usually is slightly a tint of something. And for them it's pink, because their color is pink. They have pink eyes and everything. Hopla. I'm so used to drawing those little guys in black and white that it's always so weird to me anytime I add color. I'm like, oh yes, this is what they actually look like. I wonder if manga artists feel this way since they don't draw. A lot of them don't usually use that much color, except for the covers. What music is this? Is this Hoyo? Oh, it's Love and Deep Space, that's why, okay. That's one of the new ones, that's why I was like, what is this? The other time, because like, I would put Spotify on and whatever on my playlist and then just call it a day, but it like continues the amount of time that I left it at last time. So sometimes it's like, oh, I'm done, let me play other stuff that's on your playlist, and I realize way too late, and then I have like 10 songs that YouTube is like, hey, that's not yours, and I'm like, yeah, but it's not my fault, Spotify decided to misbehave, leave me alone. Like, kind of gameified lo-fi style music, a lot of it sounds the same to me, so I just assume it's something I have, and then I realize I don't recognize the thing, and I'm like, wait. Ugh. So sometimes I have to check. I'm like, wait, is this still my playlist? Yes, okay, nice. That one I recognize, it's fine. It's Ace Attorney still? No, it's Ghost Trick. That sounds like it would be one from Ace Attorney. It is Ghost Trick, okay. I usually put it on screen, but lately I haven't been bothered because I keep having to redo it every stream. So like I'm waiting until I have the motivation to do it. I thought it was Ace Attorney too. Also, I wonder if there's a trivia game of recognizing the game-based OST. I mean, you can do game blind tests on YouTube. You can find those. Game OST blind test. I'm so shit at recognizing musics, but Helen is really good at it. Like we did when she came over for Christmas, we did at some point anime one, a few anime ones, blind tests, and she was really good at them, and I kept being like, I know this, but I don't know where it's from. Even the most obvious ones, they just leave my brain. There's a Tumblr blog posting sound game effects and asking if people recognize them. Oof. That sounds like Reddit stuff. I've done them a few times, so many of them sound the same to me for some reason. I mean, a lot of them will on purpose sound the same. Because, you know, it's like... Sorry. It's normalized across the board of like, okay, we all know that this sound means this in people's brains now, so we have to do like an alteration of that sound so we don't copy it, but it has to be something similar, so they like on purpose sound similar. I've done them a few times, but so many of them sound the same to me for some reason. Oh, the anime song on YouTube thing. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah. Me depends. Like some of them will sound similar, but... I only have a few that like I know for sure what they are, and then the rest I'm usually like, oh fuck, I know this, and then I get the face of the anime and I'm like, yep, I do know this. Indeed, it is literally that thing that I have watched and loved for years and years and don't remember. For my defense though, for a long time I read manga rather than watched anime, so a lot of them I literally do not have never watched an episode, so I'm like, I know the opening from being online, but I've never actually watched it, so yep. And often I have my small island of hyperfixations, which I know very well, and nothing else, even if I have seen it. Yeah, that's valid. Like if it doesn't pique your interest, then it's gone. I have that even sometimes with stuff I did like, so I have rewatchability to the max with anything and everything. Like there's some animes I have seen 2 or 3 times with other people, every time with different people, of course, because I was like, oh, that was really good, let's watch it together. And I still can't fucking remember the series at all. Like, I remember parts of it, of course, but I don't remember most of it. Like, if I rewatch it, I'll still be surprised by a lot of it. Like, I think I've watched the whole of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood like 2 or 3 times. Same, I've watched, like, Fruits Baskets 2 or 3 times. The new one. No, 2 times, 2 times. Hunter x Hunter 2 times. Hunter x Hunter is really long, to be fair, so that's something else. But, like, even stuff that are very, like, would mark you, I fully forget. And I'm like, oh yes, true, this happens. But that's the case with everything for me, so it's just my brain not remembering shit, so... That's one of the reasons. Like, Haikyuu I have watched, like, 3 times, I think. And I'm sure if I rewatched it now, I'll be like, yes, I fully forgot all of this. Haikyuu's so good, though. That can be nice to be able to be back to something you've enjoyed and enjoy it again. That's how usually it is for me. Yeah, it's nice in those kind of ways. But also, I don't usually rewatch stuff often, so I don't do that much. But on the other hand, it is annoying to sometimes be like, wait, this is a piece of media I really, really care for and love, and I can't remember shit about it. Or like I have to relook up so much of it all the time. I have that a little bit with Ace Attorney where I'm like, I really, really love Ace Attorney games. They are my favorite game series, and I have to relook stuff up often about the characters because I'm like, wait, I fully forgot if this happened this way or if it happened the other way. Whatever, it's a bit frustrating. I actually forgot that I actually have finished the first of the trilogy. Wow. Even though the end of it is so good. But also some stuff you don't realize after you've like replayed it or rewatched it. Like, for example, by watching Zeke play the tutorial of the third one again the other day, there's so much that's like hints at what's going to happen in the next cases, and I'm just like staring at it being like, I can't say anything but silently screaming in front of my computer while Zeke tries to guess what the fuck is happening in the case. I remember when Zeke streamed it, every stream, after a certain point, I was like, oh, this is where it stopped playing. Let's see what happens after, and recognized it. Looking at Foreshadow and knowing you are to keep silence, sweet kind of torture, truly is. Especially when it's about some of your favorite characters. It's hard. It's really, really hard. The good thing about knowing that, though, is that if he ends up playing the second trilogy, which we'll see, because like it's a big chunk of money, and I'm going to force him to buy a game just so I can watch him play, if he doesn't end up wanting to. Is that since they scrapped the whole lore from the 4th game into the like, and then did the 5th and the 6th, I know that like there won't be any too much foreshadowing in that, so it's fine. And like at least that's good. I won't get tilted by that. Not tilted, but just like staring intently at things. They really go like not heavy, but they really foreshadow some stuff in the tutorial case, and I was like, you fuckers. Yeah, and also usually when you watch something like that with someone, it's only your second time, so it's the first time you notice it, but you have to. Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, this is a hint at this. This is so smart that they put that here. Then I'm like, stare. An example of that I can say because it was revealed in the case, so now Zeke knows it. But the fact that they called the victim for the case with Dahlia, the tutorial case with Dahlia, "Don't Swallow," is oof. And then Dahlia goes around fucking poisoning everyone. It's like, that's so smart. When I reread his name, I was like, that's so smart. And then I was like, shut up. And then when it got revealed, immediately I was like, did you realize that his name is Dog Swallow for Don't Swallow? Me with Disco, when you I bet. Disco must be torture. When I didn't get the kids into into the church, he must have been so sad. You're like, no, all the things you're missing out on. And I was like, nah, I don't want this. A little. It's fine. Yeah. Have a confession to. He denied the kids the church. Can you imagine? Crow. Go for it, Crow. Go for it. Shatter all of Zika's hopes. I have ignored the church side quest on my first playthrough myself, but I got the piss jacket though. I didn't get both of them, but I did get the piss one. So at least, you know, doing something's good. I speedrun communism. I can't do everything. Have made it through it twice since then. Okay, yeah. I think you're cleared. Kim said I have to hurry and find the culprit. That's so valid. Kim looking at me like side glancing every time I do any side quest. But I've managed to make Kim do so many side quests that he was like, I don't want to do this. And then he's like, actually, I'm having fun. I'm so... so nice. That wasn't my logic behind not letting them have the church, but you know. Cough, sub, cough. Wow, name dropping on Crow. Wow, incredible. I don't have my mod powers. God damn it. Yeah, here Nan is king here. Nan is allowed to do many things here. Nan is not mod either, but you know, if you see by clicking on that. Yeah, sadly that won't do anything here, and I support calling you I don't specifically support calling you a sub, but I do think it's funny, so I will let Nan do it. I do support it specifically. Amazing. Mod sanctions sub-bullying. Wow. Yeah, the only mod here is Zeke. And me, of course, but you know. I hate it here, and so I will leave mostly because it's getting late. Glad I was able to join stream. Glad you were able to join stream too. Good night to you, Crow. Thank you for passing by. Good luck, everyone. Good. Yeah, it is like that yours. Good night to you. It's kind of funny to bully Crow. I'm drawing this guy getting bullied, even though he does deserve it, to be fair. So it's fine. He's a guy, not Crow. You know. Hopla. I'm going to get the bathroom quickly. I'll be right back. I'm going to put the little bathroom thing. Here we are. Ta 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 ta. Be right back. And I am back. Do, 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 do. Oh, I forgot to close my door. Give me a second. Here we are. Okay. More OCs, more OCs. Let's go. Hup. These are so nice. Oh, thank you. Hee. I do like these little sketches. It's nice because it's giving me little ideas of little, not full comics, but like little situations I can put them in. When I draw them, I have a little idea for a small mini comic. It's always the angsty parts that I think about, of course, because it wouldn't be fun if it wasn't. But I do really like this one. I do really like that one. I like this one too, but and I do really like the way I drew him here. Lime is a comfort one, so it's always like usually I can draw with no issue. Even though it did give me a little bit of issue at the start of stream. I was like, why am I not giving you... Why is it not right? What's happening? But mostly it's like, okay. I know where I'm going when I'm drawing him. And thank you. I'm going to do like all transform colors in that page. And the page next to it, I think I'm going to do Angel's Ward, because that would make sense. But I am slightly tempted to do the one I'm doing for the Silent Comics, the radio character. I am a little tempted to draw her instead. So I'll see. See what I end up doing. Here. Would you want to hang out after and draw a seas? I should draw too. We can hang out after, yeah. Yeah, I have time after. I'd love to see more of your seas as well. That'd be fun. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. God, because I made the base that pink, now it looks really green. It'll look fine once I have everything on, but... I love just whenever I draw them in kind of in that state where they have shorter hair, because that's later in the story that they cut their hair. I love to draw them very melancholic, because usually in my head I'm like, that's when shit starts to go down and everything goes a bit wild everywhere. So I like to draw them more hopeful and like naive and stuff if they have longer hair, but more like it looks like they went through some shit and now they are tired a bit or more wise with their shorter hair. Like the eyes a little bit less round, maybe, stuff like that. Wearing less pastels than they did and stuff. Kind of twisted the order as well as I went along, because when I first drew Tyler, so this character, in high school they had just very short hair. Not the shortest hair, but like short hair, like a short haircut. Kind of a Bieber cut, you know, but like short. And then they would grow their hair like quite long through a few years and then recut it later on. And I'm like, nah, I would like them to have long hair in the start and then cut them shorter and shorter as time goes, but like first into a long bob and then into a shorter bob like they have now. And maybe towards the end, the hair just like regrows back a little bit. It's simple symbolism, but it works, you know? And also it's just how my brain now sees it, because of now I'm used to that in my head for like the timeline. So yeah. But it is kind of funny that most of the time I do draw them with shorter hair, because that's the part where they're with him, so that's what I draw the most, because I'm gay and I like drawing them being gay. But it's kind of funny to me because I'm like, whenever I do end up writing this thing, people are going to be like, I have seen this character a lot with short hair. What is happening? Why do they look fully different? It's like, it's because actually it's 2 years earlier. Sorry. Nice. He moves a few things around. Yeah, I think it'd be looking better here than you here. Maybe under here. Yeah, that works under here. Da-dum-dum-da-dum. I mean, I did say the answer earlier, so it doesn't really work. But can you guess out of this couple which one is the wanted out of these two? which one is the wanted criminal and which one is the high-end server at a hotel, at a very luxurious hotel. Huh? Couple goals. That's what I thought. I was like, please tell me I changed the layer, but no, of course I didn't, but that's fine. Okay, here we go. Technically, they kind of both are criminals, but one of them isn't on the lookout, so it's fine. Isn't being actively looked for by the government. I love when I try to write cute stories and then it always ends up with like, oh yes, this character is looked at by the government for highly political shit. That's not their fault, but you know. That's how the government works anyway, so. They at least as a threat for just being different from the system. That's not the message, right? That's not the message at all. What do you mean I just want to do a cute threesome comic at first? Not threesome, but three-way couple. Polyamorous three-way couple. No one ended up with anyone that I thought would end up with at the start of it, and also now the girls are fighting and there's political intrigue. I don't know what to fill this little space with. Because I don't want to draw the other two OCs that I think of the most for this story, because I'm like, there's very little space for the two of you. Yeah. Paint your nails, so here we go. You're a proper emo. I could do a portrait of this guy. I never draw him with a shaved head, but he does shave his head after a while, so I should draw him with a shaved head a bit more. Learning how to do buzz cut is hard. Yeah, it's not. I just really like to draw him with his longer hair because I think it's cute that he has his little like longer hair and stuff. But I realized like 5 seconds ago that I'm like, wait, actually, for most of the time where he has quote unquote this haircut, this one where I keep drawing him like that, he actually is supposed to look like this. I just realized, I'm like, ah, wait. I've been drawing you with the wrong haircut for a while. I mean, it's fine, but I need to remember to draw him more with this one. Because he is the opposite where, like, I mean, same in a way, where he has his longer hair for most of the story, and then he buzzes it towards the end. It's like a show of allegiance or something to the people he ends up being with. Being on the side of, rather. Slash neg. But to be fair with myself, it is towards the end, I'd think in my head, so he do still spend most of the time with the other haircut. But I have probably drawn him in situations where he's supposed to have, in my head, is a time where he should have his buzz cut, but I've just been ignoring it and being like, no, it's fine. I hope I didn't make his skin too grey. I feel like it's maybe a little bit grey. But also I can't tell if it's grey because it's too grey or if it's grey because the rest of him is red. So it looks like shit is grey. Because I've had a few instances where I was like, oh no, this is too grey, and then made everything way too orange as well, so. One day I'll have like a... Whenever I make this an actual thing, I will do a color chart where like colors are actually marked and stuff, and I know what color stuff is supposed to be because I have my chart. But also the fucking project is called colors, so I would need to get my colors right on it. Here we go for that page. Going to put a few names here and there, just so we all know who is who. Here we go. Nice. Okay, second page. Okay, now the question is, do I do Angel's Wall or do I do my little radio gully pub? Sorry, I'm responding to someone at the same time. Okay. Okay.
Some long for longevity before fading to dust. Some long for eternal sleep, as eulogy chanted by stars. Into that serenity, their lost time forever buried. She rambled 1,000 times, a million miles searching for light. Free from the rule of death, now seems so dull. Time goes by, but memories rewind. There she prays again.
Yeah, I don't like that sketch either. Let's make something simpler. I need to stop doing the big poses, even though I don't have references for them.
Where they need to grow where no rivers would flow, no woods would grow, no life would never be ceased.
I love making up poses sometimes. Same. I had two where I was like, that could work really well. But then I was like, no, calm down. I don't want right now to just go on the lookout for poses for like 30 minutes, so I'm not going to do that. If I had planned, then yes, but like I haven't. So. Especially two people poses where I can't make my own refs. have a weird fetish for just loving doing to people puzzles without any sort of ref, just vibes. Yeah, but that's just also you have superpowers, okay, that's different.
the things you do. Some fall for eternal sleep. Their eulogies turn into
Oh well.
gleaming
Because I really like doing it too, but sometimes you do a bunch of them and then you're like, okay, well, nothing looks good because I don't have a ref. So I need to calm down and stay in my lane.
Will they be just stars again, or go with the wind?
Dun, 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 dun. that I had a ref was the way I wanted his top to be. Yes, something like that. It's a shame that Antoine isn't here anymore, probably. Because I feel like making Ethereal looks that sweet could give someone karmic damage once they know what happens in this story. I'm going to send him a picture. So you're saying I should read it already, huh? Probably. I think it would be a good idea if you read it so you could be in on all of the gossip and all of the like cute little things I'm putting it here. All of the hints and everything that I'm putting it. I need to be in. Exactly. Especially since I haven't revised the second version. Being in is huge to me. I know! And you should be in. That's why you should read. Especially because you don't have the latest version as well. Like, I have stuff I need to change onto V2. So you would be even more in, because you'd have also the one without some of the changes I'm going to make later on. I've been trying to get you in, but you keep not wanting to. It's not my fault, you know? Yeah, okay, so that's up. I'm bad at well, that's the way to get better, you know? What would you rather, not be in? You'd rather not be in? No, I must be in. Exactly, so then you get better at reading. I would like to say that as far as I know, Deke doesn't have any kind of dyslexia or actual reading impairment. I would not be making this joke if he did. Just so we are clear. It's just the ADHD making it harder, which same. Same. I physically force myself to read sometimes because I'm like, I love reading, let me read. Same here, as far as I am aware, we're all good on the technical level of the reading department. Exactly, yes. It's just having to like force yourself to the ugh. That's why, for example, I even though I have read quite a few ebooks now, because I won that a thing a while ago that gave me a bunch of free ebooks. I try as much as I can to read like physical books because I have less of a harder time to read if it's on my phone. So true, if only my brain would let me do things like I like to do. Same, honestly, same. That's why I wrestle with myself a lot. Sometimes you just gotta kick the bucket and do it. And it's hard and it sucks. That's why like I did the whole like reading challenge thing to get myself to read more. A few years back I was like, let's see. And it worked. It doesn't work as much anymore, but it worked when it did. And now I'm less on like the I need to read more because I trust myself that I got that habit now. I just need to not make it slip, which I trust myself on that, so it's fine. Don't kick the bucket. Not in that mean. Not in that sentence. You know what I mean. Ugh. I'm staring at my phone waiting to see if Antoine responds to the screenshots. In German, we say bite into a sour apple when you do something you don't really want to do, but you gotta. Ooh, that's a good saying, though. I like that. Biting into a sour apple. Yeah, kicking the bucket wasn't the right one. I have mixed them up, but it's fine. I don't know which. I don't remember what it is in French. I know, I'm sure we have one, but I can't remember what it is. We have one that's like, you need to beat the iron when it's still hot. But that one is more like getting up with stuff once you've started it, than like getting to do something you don't want to do, I feel like. I don't remember if we have one in Spanish either. Lol. We are so good at all languages. Yeah, the iron one seems a little familiar. Yeah. Faut taper le fer tant qu'il est chaud. Something like that. I love making their hair dirty blonde so much. It makes me happy. Rather than like a very light blonde, I like this darker blonde. I feel like it's less the kind of shade we see in that kind of character, so it makes me happy. Oh yes, yes, I know which one it is in French. In French, it's you need to wait. I need to find the right word for that. Yeah, that's that. You need to burst. Okay, it's going to sound really gross. It sounds a lot more gross in English. You need to burst the abscess. Oh no! Oh, also welcome back, Sunny. Oh no, Nan! I'm so sorry. Yeah, in French, it's you need to burst the abscess, and that is a very gross image. Yeah. For of a kind, level 41. Ooh, okay. Deck full of kings. Oh. Oh, that's horrible. What was the boss? Did you get to you need to do a different hand every turn? Play only one hand type this round. Haha, let me use my DNA. Oh yeah, I did that last time. That's how I lost my runs I really liked as well. That was very similar. Well, I had like 20,000 fucking aces and stuff. Same, did the exact same thing. I was wondering why it wasn't doing the multiply thing. I was like, why does it not go darker? What's happening? It's so horrible as well, because you're like, ah, yes, I have this one in the back because I have my thing, and then, nope. On the topic and saying, Verlesen kann ist klar in Worten. What does that one mean? I'm sure I said that horribly. Applies to me all the time. That means read, dumbass. That's so funny. I am the dumbass? No, you're fine. Zeke is the dumbass. Also for burst the abscess in French, it's faut crever l'abcès. So that's why I'm saying like it's a lot less visual in French, because crever is kind of like kill, but also in that specific sense it's burst. So it's less visual. Dumbass club. No! That's a good translation, because it's not at all that literally, but 100% that in meaning. Yeah, exactly. Me. No. You're all doing great, I'm sure. Me not reading the fucking Xavier storyline, even though I've been meaning to for like 400 years. God, I forgot I made him... I forgot they looked that sweet in that... Why did I make you look that sweet? It's hurting myself. I'm so sorry, Furiel. I really am. God. Oh. Yes. Lol, what's wrong with them looking sweet? What happens to them is in the story is what's wrong with them looking sweet. It's the point, but also I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. But it's all my fault. And I'm not going to change what happens to them, but... Yes, exactly. I feel bad for everything I'm going to put them through. Also, they're a character I don't draw a lot, because I had a lot of different stuff I wanted to do with their designs. Like, I had a lot of different things that I had thought of, that I was like, oh, I want them to look like this, I want them to look like this. So I had a bunch of different designs for them, and I settled on this one recently. But even then, I was like, I don't know, because this was one of the original designs I wanted for them, and then I was like, I don't know if I want this because of X and Y and Z reason. So I tried to redesign them a few times, but then I was like, no, actually, I really like this design, so I'm keeping it. So I also don't draw them a lot. So like, you know, it's like the one time I draw you, I make you look like this. It's cruel. It really is. I mean, I have like, I think I have three, I think, drawings of Ethereal in my, where is my sensor thing? It's here. In my iPad. 3 or 4. And the other two, actually the other 3 are this one, where you can see them with the dark hair. This one. And this one. So you know. Everything's fine, everything's good, nothing to see here. Here. Oh, did I? I fully forgot if I gave them a hair color. Wait, a hair color, an eye color. That's how little I draw them. I fully forget. Give me a second. No, not the wrong folder. What eye color do you have in this? Okay, that's what I thought, but just wanted to check. Just wanted to check. Hopla, hopla. Okay. Hopla. I started drawing my two OCs a bunch on a page in my physical sketchbook a while ago. I should continue with that because they are in the infancy stage where I don't really like how I draw them much yet constantly. I want to get better at them. Yeah, you should. You should. OC's time. OC's time. OC's time. So many plans. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm going to do a second little bathroom break and be right back. Hopla. Here we go. And then we'll finish this page. I'm guessing I'll probably do the radio OC because have space for that. Hehe. Here I am. I just punched my glasses with my headphones by accident. What's my life? What's happening? What the fuck? They're already a bit crooked because I think basically when I sleep, I put them on my bedside table, obviously. And sometimes if I'm just like taking them off but I don't think I'm going to sleep, I just like put them on the side next to me on the bed. And I think, no, I don't think, I'm sure. Like I did that and then I rolled on them by accident or something, or like I put them in a way that they crooked a bit. So now my glasses are crooked and I should go to an ophthalmologist because it's been a while since I got my eyesight checked. So it's like a good reason to go do that as well. So I'm like, if I need to fix my glasses anyway because they're crooked now, I should do that as well. But I just have not been taking my appointment, so I need to do that at some point. But it's not too bad. Like I managed to put them back normal, so and stuff. Mood and real and true and fair. Like it's not too bad. It's just like a little bit going towards one of the sides of my face. I mean, my eyes are fine, but I get you in general. Yeah. It's just that kind of thing. Because like I've been going to the same optician for years, but I think I'm going to try as well, like to just get them online this time. Because like, ugh, can't be bothered. Because that's where you can take more time like choosing your glasses and stuff, because you don't have the optician next to you being like, so which one do you want? Okay. And for the first time in my life, I'm going to try and get like 2 pairs of glasses, because usually I only have one. But it's always a bit stressful to not like have a backup if anything happens. So I think it'd be good to for once have 2. I don't think I'd get sunglasses though, because I never really need them, because I never go out in the sun, but 2 pairs of vision ones would be good. But I don't think my eyesight, thankfully, has gotten that much worse. Usually it stabilizes at 25, so it should be stable now. Or at least like a little bit stable. And I'm kind of glad that these past few years it hasn't gotten worse. Like since I got my eyesight check last time, I don't feel like it must have gotten that much worse, because I still see really good with these. Like I don't feel like I would need to go see one again if I didn't have this. If that makes sense. And that's good because one of the lenses is like very thick already, and if it gotten even thicker, I would probably not be able to get glasses with thin frames, and I like glasses with thin frames, so I'm kind of happy that it doesn't seem like it's gotten much worse. One day I'll try contact lenses, but today's not today. I wanted them so badly when I was younger. I still kind of want them, but also the trying, the like trial and error part of getting contact lenses I'm a bit about. If there wasn't so many fucking chances of actually getting eye issues after getting LASIK surgery, I'd be tempted to get LASIK as well, because like, but it's frightening though, because they do it like you're not under anesthetic or anything, they just do it. And sorry, but I don't really want to live through a LASIK surgery. It's not like you can look away. Like, even if it doesn't hurt or anything, like I really don't kind of want to do that. Yeah, eye surgery seems scary. Exactly. Like, apparently it's quite quick and you don't feel anything because, of course, like, you know. But that seems terrifying. And also, even though most of the people I feel like that have gotten it and talk about it are like, oh yeah, it's great, there are high chances still, like not low enough, at least I think, of it fucking up your eyes and you become blind. So, like, no. Yeah, also I've heard it can also not work in the long run. I don't know, I've heard some people say that surgery in general, but live on your eyes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It cannot work. It can make you blind. It can make your eyesight worse. Like, there's lots of stuff that can happen. Like, it's not near at enough at all. The percentage of chances that I would go get it of like success. Do you have... I don't think in the pictures I've seen of you, Sonny, you had glasses, so I don't think you have glasses. But do you have glasses or like eyesight stuff? Because you could just be wearing contacts as well. You know, stuff like that. I don't, hey. Lucky. Lucky you. Because like, I like glasses for the style, for like the aesthetic of it, I do like. My issue with glasses, mainly, there's two of them. The first one is just fog. Fog fucking sucks. Like, it just does. And I mask, so right now, anytime I go out, I will have like 20% of my vision less because it's just foggy. And the second thing is not like having a field of vision that's reduced, meaning that like I can't, like if I look to the side and it's outside of my lenses, because you can see like up, down, and on the left and the right outside of your glasses, right? Well, your vision's not good anymore. Fuck you. And that sucks so much, honestly. Just like feeling like you're in a little box, and if you get out of that little box, well, fuck you, you can't see anymore. Really does suck. I hate that a lot. Which makes me resent having glasses for a very long time, that specific thing. Which is why I mostly like them on other people. Makes sense. I got, I don't think I care that much anymore, but for a long time I was very annoyed at people wearing glasses solely for fashion reasons, because I was like, I have to live with this shit every day and you put it on because you think it's fashionable. Fuck you. I don't care that much anymore, but for a time I was like really annoyed at that. I still would make fun of someone for that though, a little bit, but you know. It is luckily one of the disabilities that one is the most common, and secondly is the most like normalized, so we're fine overall. I think, I don't know if I've told this story on live before, on stream before or not, but basically my whole family has glasses. like my dad has very bad eyesight. My brother had glasses since he was basically born, like he had them for fucking forever. And my mom doesn't have glasses 24/7, but she has some for reading. And she had them even when I was younger, so like she's needed glasses, you know. It's not like she only needed them because she got older, like she needed them since she was like 30, 40. So probably even before that. And basically I was kind of the only one that didn't have glasses for a very long time. And then in middle school I stopped being able to see. I was like, this is far away, I can't fucking see shit. And for a while I thought it was normal. And then I talked to my parents about it, and I was like, yeah, I can't fucking see. And they were like, that's not normal, let's bring you to an ophthalmologist. And then the ophthalmologist told me that I didn't have any eyesight problems. So I spent a full year not being able to fucking see. And we moved that year, so luckily when we went to see an ophthalmologist again, this time it was another guy, so it was fine. But yeah, like, I'm honestly surprised that I didn't let myself not see for a long time more because of how I am and how anxious I am with everything. I'm honestly surprised that I didn't just go, well, I guess I'm making this up now, bye-bye. But like, it was so bad that in multiple classes I had to... Specifically, I remember chemistry class, because I was like towards the end, the back of the class. I had to look on my classmates' neighbor's paper to be able to write the thing down, because I could not see what was written on the board. And I had that in a few classes where I like had a really hard time seeing what was on the board and a really hard time like knowing and stuff. When you add to the fact that I was in a new school, didn't know anyone that year, I made friends quickly, but still, like, and like overall was having a hard time in general because the school was a lot tougher than the school I went to before. Great year. So yeah, we went to the ophthalmologist again, like my parents brought me again, and I'm lucky that like they weren't like, you can't see, stop making shit up, because like some people would be like that, from what I've seen around on the internet. And they brought me back, and the guy was like, yeah, you definitely need glasses, you can't see shit. And I was like, yeah, thank you. And this time I got glasses. But yeah, I got glasses when I was like 12 maybe. So it's quite late overall. And for so long I thought like I jinxed it. Yes, I jinxed it, but like I lucked it out. I got lucked. English is a language that I can speak. I got lucky because I was like, I don't have glasses. I'm the only one that doesn't have glasses. Because even my aunts and like my grandparents, everyone has fucking glasses. But no. No, I didn't. Just need to wait a few more years for it to settle. And now one of the lenses of my glasses is like thick enough that I have to re-screw on one side of my glasses frequently because it goes loose because of how thick the lens is. It unscrews the screw that's in like the side of my glasses, so I have to re-screw that on frequently. Like every month or something I have to redo it, or my lens will fall out of my glasses. I don't know if I like this sketch, but I'll keep it in because it's already late. Oopsie. But yeah, that's the story of me getting glasses. Dun, dun, dun. Honestly, like, I feel like I really got cheated with my eyes because I have dark brown eyes, but I have all of the bad things of having blue eyes. It's like, why did you even give me the extra melanin in my eyes if I also get like hypersensitive eyes? What the fuck? That's not fair. What kind of treachery is this? But also, like, I feel like it's for everyone's benefit that I got brown eyes, because since I have very big round eyes, I feel like if I had blue or like pale blue or like green eyes, I would very much constantly be like blue-eyed stare at everyone. So I think it's for the greater good that I have dark eyes. I would frighten children in the street if not, so it's good. Bam, bam, bam. Go. Go. Here we go. Okay. I feel like that's good for this page. I think we're good there. So, let's do the poll for next week. Give me a second. My pen flew across the room. Here we go. Poll time. It is poll time. So, before I do that, let me just do here. As you all know now, I do the poll while on stream so that I just do it on. It's just how I do it. I like doing it like that. Okay, so in themed Tuesdays, did the poll finish? No. Can I make the poll be done? 16 minutes. Okay. I'm going to talk about the poll right now, but I'll post it in 16 minutes when the other one is ending, so you don't have the message of like this poll's finished, so it doesn't look like it's the poll that ended. Okay. Okay. So poll. What theme for next week? Sketchbook spread. So as always, 4 options. We did all OCs this week, so it's not like... I haven't done one in the style of in a while, so I mean, ZK works, but I mean like a game or something. Not in the style of, but like a spread that's like a game or a thing. So, which one do I put in? I can put two options. I'll put Love and Deep Space. And I'll put the thing is, I look at my options and I'm like, if I put that in, that's going to win. And I'm like, I want to be surprised. And I'll put... no, that one is also very popular, I feel like. And I'll put Balatro. Here we go. Put Love and Deep Space, Balatro. Third one, I'll put... favorite book spread. Well, that makes the choice easy. For you, yes, but for others, less. Because I have two that I'm like, I'll pitch together because that makes sense, I think. But they're too popular to be with Love and Deep Space, if I want any chance for Love and Deep Space. And the last one I'll put is... all... blue page again. Yes, so that's 4 options. So I'm going to wait slightly, like I said, so that I can put it after the other one will be finished. But all of the options are Love and Deep Space, Balatro, favorite books spread, and all blue page. Those will be the options you'll be able to vote for in less than 20 minutes. Back to anything. Oh, I have to. Okay, no, I'm fine. Let's go. Where's my OBS? My OBS is here. Okay. So, this should be the right image. Yes. This week, tomorrow is Disco Elysium time. Yay! We're getting towards the end of the game. That's going to be fun. Thursday is off day as always. More art on Friday. I am unsure of what I will do by then. The options I think so far are either another fan art from Love and Deep Space. I might be working in commissions. The emotes commission I was working on a while back, if you remember. I haven't finished them because the back and forth takes a while. So I'm on the color for them now, so I might do that on stream. I'll see. Or if I end up doing a fan art of something else in the meantime, I might be doing that. I'll see. But those are the options so far. Mist 5 on Saturday, probably the last session of Mist 5. Very likely the last session of Mist 5, which would be exciting. And on Sunday, co-working writing stream, as always. And we're also, it would seem, towards the second half, I'd say, of Disco Elysium. I have no idea how much I still have to play, but I've been told I'm probably towards the more the end than the start. But yes, those are the rest of the planning for the week. This is once again the spread for this week. I'll be posting it in the arts channel on the Discord as always. Yeah, I'll be going now. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for thank you for stream. And yeah, I'll be going now. See you tomorrow for Disco Elysium. Bye bye.